Hello there, welcome to yet another episode of the Making Musical Quantum Leaps podcast. It is I, Jemo, and as you can already tell from the title of today's episode, it is Gist with Gracious Swanta. Now, you might be wondering who Gracious is. I'm also wondering who Gracious is because I don't really know much about Gracious. But then, what I know, I'll tell you. Gracious is a vocalist, she's a singer, and an amazing and beautiful singer. You're going to hear her sing. She has songs attributed to her name, meaning she has actually released songs of her own. And yes, Gracious just got signed to a record label, yo. I mean, that is crazy and amazing. Another fun fact is she plays the acoustic guitar, and I hope I've not said everything because at this point I'm going to be leaving it for her to actually come and say hi and also tell us a little bit of herself. So the floor is yours, Gracious.
Hello everyone, my name is Gracious Swanta and I am super excited to be here. I'm really happy. Thank you so much for this great opportunity.
Congratulations on signing with a record label, Swanta. How does it feel to achieve this milestone in your career?
Thank you so much. Thank you. I feel very excited. I'm happy and I see it as a great opportunity for me to be able to express myself, for me to be able to express my songs to the world. I see it as a very, very big platform where I get to do music with ease. It's really a big one for me, I must say.
Okay, as an amazing vocalist, what inspired you to pursue a career in music? Was there a specific moment or an artist who influenced you?
Well, not really, though I listen to a couple of good musicians out there, like the likes of Tasha Cobbs. We have Miranda Curtis, Kira Shed, Jonathan McReynolds. You see, these people really inspire me. They inspire me a lot. And so growing up as a child, I discovered that I have this gift of singing. And it's just there. It's just there. So I just worked with it. I try to gain more knowledge in music and I'm here.
Those are all amazing artists you mentioned. I must say, you have great taste though. So can you share with us the journey that led you to this record deal? What challenges did you face along the way and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, before I got this deal, I've been doing music. I've been pushing my content like covers of songs, writing songs and all of that. It's been a tough journey, really, really tough, doing music on your own, not having like everyone's support, not everyone liking your music and all of that. And one major challenge I had was finances. Like for every independent artist, one of the major problems they have is the issue of finance in music. So it has been a tough one for me, but with God has a way of solving my problems. God has a way of providing all of my needs. So when I have a project or when I have something that I want to achieve in music, I just go to God in prayer. I say, God, this is what I want. I want you to help me through this. And before you know, that prayer has been answered. So God has been there for me. He has always been my anchor throughout my journey in music.
It's an amazing thing and it's a very beautiful thing knowing that you have a father up there in heaven that listens to you and is ready to actually answer you whenever you call on him. So Swanta, your voice is truly captivating. How would you describe your unique vocal style and what do you hope to bring to the music industry with your talent?
Well, I don't know how best to describe my vocal style or my vocal texture, but I feel my vocal texture is a very unique one. I'm an open-minded singer. I don't just segregate myself to a particular style of music. I love to try new things. I love to explore. I love to explore my voice. So I'm not just going to put myself or classify myself under a particular kind of music. And one thing I'm going to bring to the music industry is I'm going to bring self-love and self-confidence in the sense which singers should be able to embrace themselves just the way they are. They should be able to embrace their voice, because most singers are not so cool. They're not really okay with how they sound. They want to sound like others, and that doesn't give room for creativity and originality. So one thing I'm going to bring is I'm going to make people comfortable to sing the way they sound. They should be original. We want to hear people, want to hear raw talent. So I'm going to encourage people to come out and sing with their voices, their God-given voices. It's amazing. Everyone is unique in his own way. Yeah.
Those are amazing and beautiful qualities to actually bring to the table and imbibe in singers of nowadays. I mean, the world doesn't teach us anymore to feel comfortable in our own skins, and being able to make people feel okay with what they do and how they sound is truly amazing. So, talking about your experience, can you tell us about the process of recording your first studio album with the record label? What was it like working with the team, and what can fans expect from the upcoming releases?
The whole process of coming up with the song There Is a Friend has been an amazing journey. A very, very wonderful one, because I got to work with very nice people, talented people in this field of music, and they made everything very easy for me. Like, it was very, very easy for me to flow with them, the communication and everything. It was really an experience for me that I'm not going to forget. One thing you should expect from this song, There Is a Friend, is comfort. It talks about how Jesus is always there. You have a friend in Jesus. You can confide in him any day, anytime, no matter how big your problem is. He's always there to see you through tough times. So I bring you words of comfort, people.
You sounded like Jesus right there. So, with so many talented vocalists in the industry, what do you believe sets you apart from the others? How do you strive to make your music stand out and connect with listeners?
Okay, what separates me from others, what I believe separates me from others, is my uniqueness. I am different. I am not like everyone else. I cannot sound like anyone else. I am just me, and I try to be as original as I can in all of my songs, to be able to bring out the real message in the song. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I don't try to make it sound like the way the world wants it to sound. The way I get my messages raw from God, I try to give it out and put in more excellence into it. So what makes me different is the work I put into my songs and into my sounds.
Those were amazing affirmations. You are unique. Your voice is unique. I mean, so as a guest on our podcast, we'd love to hear a live performance or a snippet of any of your favorite songs. So could you grace us with your incredible and your beautiful voice?
My favorite song at the moment is my just released single, There's a Friend. There's a friend that you can rely on. There's a friend that you can depend on. His arms so wide, wide open for you. So calm. So calm, so calm, so calm.
Wow. That was beautiful. That was amazing. I found myself smiling the whole time listening to you sing. That was just beautiful. So, in addition to your vocal abilities, are there any other musical skills or instruments you play? How do they enhance your overall musicality?
Yeah, I play the acoustic guitar, and it has really helped me, like in writing songs, composing songs, like getting melodies for my lyrics, and all of that. I feel very connected to it whenever I play. I feel very, very creative. Like that's when my creative self comes into play. So I feel very connected to the acoustic guitar.
The acoustic guitar is also one of my favorite instruments, but unfortunately for me, I don't know how to play. So, as an emerging artist, how do you plan to navigate the ever changing landscape of the music industry? Are there any specific goals or aspirations you have for your career in the coming years?
Yeah, I have plans. I have plans of going to other parts of the world, get to see how they do music, and also get them to listen to my songs, get to preach God's word through my songs, also to work with other foreign musicians, talented and amazing musicians out there, because music is dynamic and I just don't want to settle for what I know already here. I want to move, I want to explore the world and get my songs to the ends of the world, get onto bigger platforms to be able to reach to many souls, many souls. It's a kingdom expansion thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. That's like our main purpose, expanding God's kingdom through our talent, doing kingdom business. And like you said, music is dynamic, it changes, and it's only good. In fact, this is helping you on your own path to, learn and relearn and unlearn and all that. So, can you share any memorable experiences or anecdotes from your journey as a musician so far? Is there a particular moment that stands out to you as a highlight or a turning point in your career?
It definitely has to be last year, 2022, after the release of my single Restorer around May. From that point, after the release of that song, it has been from one blessing to another, from one open door to another. Like I got to meet new people, make new friends. I made meaningful friends that are really helping me now in music. So from that point, I began to write more songs, get fresh ideas. I kept pushing, I kept working very, very hard. So last year was an amazing year for me, a very, very wonderful year that I'm not going to forget.
That's amazing. It's beautiful to see your work creating ripple effects. So, what advice would you give to aspiring vocalists who are just starting their musical journey? Are there any lessons you've learned along the way that you'd like to share with them?
Okay, it's going to be maintaining quality relationship with people. As a singer, as a musician, you should not isolate yourself. Work with people. One thing I've enjoyed and I'm still enjoying now is the relationship I have with people. And another thing is, do not look down on yourself. If you have songs, write them, post them on your social media. Keep pushing. There is nobody that is going to do these things for you if you don't help yourself. People want to see you grow. They want to invest in you, but you have to show them something. You have to show them results before they'll be able to invest in you. So if you have skills, show it to the world. People want to see you. People want to hear you. They want to see what you can offer.
Thank you so much for that platinum advice. Like, it's really platinum advice. Music has the power to touch people's lives and evoke emotions. How do you want your music to impact your audience, and what do you hope they take away from your songs?
Okay, my message has always been about God. From the very, very start, that's always been about Him. So, what you should get from my song, what I'm expecting my audience to get from my songs is Jesus, because He's everything we are looking for. If we're looking for comfort, He is comfort Himself. If we're looking for love, if we're looking for peace, if we're looking for solace, if we're looking for help, we can find it in Him. So my song will always be about Jesus. It's going to be a message about God. Whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to find it in Him. So whenever you listen to my song, it's going to connect you to the Father.
Reminded me of that hymn, Jesus Only Is Our Message, yeah? Moving forward, are there any specific artists or genres that you draw inspiration from? How do these influences shape your own sound and artistic direction?
One great singer that has really influenced my music, my song, is Kimberell. I listen to Kimberell a lot. I listen to her. I love her style. I love how she sounds. I love her techniques and everything about her. She's very, very creative, a very, very creative woman, and I love her so much. I love her, and it's definitely going to rub off on me.
Now, last and final question. Where can listeners find your music and stay updated on your upcoming projects? Do you have any performances or events planned that we should know about?
You can follow me on all social media platforms with the name Gracious Swanta. Gracious Swanta on all social media platforms with the same name. And you can also get my songs on my website, www.graciouswanta.com.ng, or you can go to Revelationmusik. You can go to their website, www.revelationmusik.com. You can get my songs there, and also my songs are out there on digital stores, digital platforms. You can get them if you go on Google. Just type Gracious Swanta and you're going to see all of my songs. It's going to direct you to wherever you can download. So you have no excuse, people. Go and listen to my songs. Go and listen. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jamwell, for having me. It's really a wonderful time here. I'm grateful. And one last thing I'm going to say to other singers and aspiring musicians is that keep working. You should keep pushing. Do not get tired. Do not relent on what you're doing. Do not let what people say get to you. You should see it as a stepping stone to your greatness. You should keep working, keep putting out content. Make sure that you don't stop. You don't stop, and it's going to yield results sooner or later, and the world cannot wait to hear your voice. The world cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you so much.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for listening to the very end. I hope you learned something from this episode in particular. I remain Jimo, your co-host, and do not forget to like, share, and follow on Spotify and on every other listening platform. If you have any questions or you want to send in a review, do not hesitate to send in a DM. And if it is a question, we're going to respond as soon as possible. Until next time, bye.